Hey, how's it going, everybody? Really excited to tell you about this. California's voter ID initiative is out. We are collecting signatures. It's $4 per signature. And we have money on the board, $7 on the board with statewide starting. And this is incredible. If you really think about it, it's early in the season, and we have two other locals that you could choose from. In my case, I'm focusing on Sonoma and Marin County, $3 on the board with another transportation initiative. So transportation locally, we have the healthcare initiative stack. There's going to be two $2 petitions. Then we have voter ID for $3. Excuse me, for $4. So that's $11 total. That's my math off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $11. That's 100 signers a day. That's $1,000 a day. We are starting to collect signatures, and we're looking for people with a conservative mindset that can get people involved to sign these, and really not be hesitant, not worry about the haters and the people going to call you racist and a Nazi that might get a billboard sign and put it above their head, explaining to everybody that you're a Nazi, like happened to me. I share the video of that a racist or running up to your face and saying you're a racist. No, crime is not preferential based on race. That is racist to say that more crime comes from Hispanic people and Latino people. But what you find is that the average liberal will want to let them be excused to not be deported. If it was a Polish illegal immigrant or a German illegal immigrant or a Spanish illegal immigrant, if it was a French illegal immigrant, if it doesn't matter what country they're from, they'd be sent back to their home country regardless of race, but on nationality, which is beyond race. Because here in the country, United States, we accept all cultures, and we want more Latino and Black voters to vote conservative. So we have to have dialogue. We have to explain what's wrong with liberal logic. We have to discuss the reasons why California government fails over and over, because the party control is all based on creating chaos through legislation that destroys your life, that makes it worse, that siphons money away from you and your family for themselves to get richer off of our suffering. And we need to abolish all liberal thought through sound arguments and debate. And what happened to Charlie Kirk is this warning sign that we haven't even begun to crack the surface. If they're already shooting at people just because they win debate in a stage like this, it says that the people of the United States and the world, where communists are worldwide, they are insane. And communists have these same policies and these same ideas, and they call us fascists simply because we've understood economics. We recognize the conflict of interests of politicians. And they are the ones protecting the old guard system that is corrupt and defending the corporate media propaganda on all of the channels, pushing media propaganda and conditioning television. And it's really just sick and sad that this goes on. How do we deal with that? We have to get out there in the streets and get signatures for petitions that matter and change laws. The whole Turning Point USA is a turning point of people having discussion, debate, conservative thought, talking about economics, law and order, and the state and patriotism, and wanting to help the community. There's a lot of values in the conservative thought that is so important. And there may be some things that have been missing because their conservative system of Republican Party has been stagnant, and people have not been able to see resolve to the major conflicts we have. So let me see. I'm streaming live right now, and I'm just going to keep going for a little bit because I have time. I could get started at the store. It's really not even busy. The sun's just creepy out. I like sitting out there, but I'm going to go sip my coffee and I'm going to get started a little early, okay? Because you all are important. I can tell you what's going on, and then I'm going to go. I have crypto petitioners on Facebook always from the beginning. Crypto petitioners live stream. Drop a comment if you're with me. I'm going to start working with the comments, responding to comments properly. But I get a lot of spam. I need you to subscribe if you like what you're hearing about stopping corruption, being active, involved, knowing how to get paid, stopping the worst kind of Marxist thought, debating people, and winning. You have to try the petition industry because we get out there at the storefronts and events and we get signatures. There's events going on, but I'm also working the storefront, just tried and true, steady, from morning sunrise to sunset. And I'm going to get my stack daily. I get more than anybody else in the whole country right now, with the highest paid petition in the country and the highest amount of signatures in the entire office. I'm talking about double and triple, even quadruple what most people are bringing in this office when they go out there for a whole week and they're paying for all their hotels and they turn in a little stack like this big. Well, I'm turning a stack like this with both petitions, okay? And people are behind because they're just not working like me. I'm not even started yet. I started an hour at 8, but I'm going to start a little early today because I was just slightly behind at this one spot. It's a cherry spot. And I knew I was just going to test my numbers. I was here last Friday, and I got the same numbers, just shy of 200 by about like 10 signatures. So I'm going to go out there. I just was tired and hungry. And, I knew it was that. There had been some people signed, but I'm going to get those this morning. And Saturday, I should be able to catch up. And we'll see if Sunday I can stick around here as well. Beautiful spot in the mountains, crisp air, fresh air. Love working outside, sunlight. I can bathe in the sun, or I can chill in the cool breeze under my umbrella, and it's all good. And I'm just sipping chai, and I got some, herbal elixir. I got this mushroom drink over here for my brain stem. I'm going to be so focused getting everybody signing. I have LinkedIn. Yes, I'm professional. I take petition contracts. I have the connections with all of the best petitioners. The other top petitioner in Colorado right now is my invite, Andrew. Shout out. What's up? And we have, X.com, my main account. I want you to follow me there. I need your followership. I need you to share, because X is where we create the army for the crypto mission. And we are going to be doing an airdrop. I already have the coin. I'm going to be doing airdrops of multiple coins, creating a liquidity pool so it has real value. My life's put into this, and I'm going to be dishing it out with technology, and I have a way to make money on the back end. I just need to get the petition contracts to run the campaigns better than anybody has ever run them in the past. And I'm already doing it in California this year. I did it last year at 5-star reviews, the only petition company with 5-star reviews. If you even understand the beginning, I'm starting to tap into how was I able to accomplish that? Because of complete transparency. People in the industry are not even close. It looks like I could be broadcasting to Instagram. I can't verify that. It says update the channel and provide new stream key. I want you all to follow me on Instagram as well. Just hit me up on X, send me a DM. I'll send you all my socials. Get out the website. It's not updated with all the socials, but we'll take care of that soon. I will. LinkedIn, Shifu Nicholas Guillermo. I'm ready. Here to take petition contracts. I need to apply for work, and I found potential work in a new type of industry, legislative, pressure. It sounds like lobbying. I may apply for that, although my business is running quite well. Maybe I'll have to do both. Petitioner token, yes. Petitioner coin on Pump Fund. I need to be doing live streams on Pump Fund. Apparently that's a way to pump the tokens. So when I start doing the live streams on Pump Fund, you want to know that you saw this first on my socials, and I'm giving you loyalty to get those tokens early, because when I start doing lives on Pump Fund, I can do lives every day for my office and stream and do and show what's going on in the back end and build out the petitioner coin ecosystem. All right, Facebook, I'm posting live, and X.com ballot_AI. You got to take a look. This token will change the petition industry. This token is going to be connected to a DApp shortly, because the code has been finished for staking The code has been finished for staking, and the DAO code production will begin shortly. Post Sunday, we're going to start looking at the DAO very closely, and we're going to build something very powerful. And we're going to be getting this all set up and then getting an audit by one of the top auditing companies in the world to have a permanent asset deployed, so you can benefit. This token will give value to the petitioning industry as a whole, ending all fraud, creating complete transparency with on-chain payments in real time upon acceptance, contractor to contractor in the business, with no money holding, and that full audit protecting all parties. And we're going to be working with a company that is really concerned that the main contractors in the business are siphoning off the top. And when we have 100% validation check on our records and they try to give us chargebacks, we're going to catch them. And I think that's very important. We're going to have a large crew, and we're going to hold our major parties accountable. We see that with a due amount of time and with technology and with the public funding, we could compete and go public to have the ability, already with the cryptocurrency, but that's for utility of the usage of this process. We are a U.S. born company, and we can have a stock ticker as well, and we can leverage that whole ecosystem. Well, we're going to be looking into that, business financing, credit. We will be building a large community, and with that, we will be successful. We will file ballots. We can have AI draft up ballot measures indefinitely, unlimited power to draft ballot. It used to cost so much money. You have to hire a lawyer. You have to make sure it's so perfect to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb for what could take weeks on end for someone with a little spare time. And a full-time worker, even a full-time person could take easily over a week to draft model legislation properly, depending on their skill, right? Someone can do it faster if they have more experience. But AI has the experience of like a lifetime, and boom, drafted legislation. We can file that legislation. We can allow anyone without a college degree to learn how to file legislation. Someone who's passionately patriotic, who cares about their country, to file those ballots, simply so that an individual has gone through the process for that legal documentation, so that the petitions can be printed, they can be circulated online as PDFs, they can be tweeted, that tweet can go viral, people can retweet, we can put money behind it, we can get Elon Musk behind it, we can get all the top people that would like to see conservative values win in the end, and put it on the ballot, and do it in a decentralized way with decentralized power structure and transparency that's unparalleled. We can do it. We can hire the people in the street. We can also have volunteer efforts. It's unparalleled. No other organization has attempted to do this, and we will be successful if we have faith. So that's why I continue to produce. That's why I continue to do my work professionally. That's why I continue to evolve as an individual. Next steps in life, I'm transferring to a new cerebral business of finance, life and health insurance. Right now, I'm very labor oriented. Petitioning is labor. It's intellectual. However, it is a labor intensive business. And getting into finance is going to be the best move of my life. I'm going to manage campaigns because of other innovations in the petition industry I created now to manage remotely. And because of that, I can focus on the insurance. I can build my crew and organization. I can take care of people and build a great business, ensuring the petition industry will never be the same. And I will be a legacy, forever changing it, ending all fraud, giving people an opportunity to cut out all the scams and fraud in the business. And we can make amazing things happen. So we're hiring right now. We have work on the ground. And I told you about that in the beginning of this video. And I hope you watch these videos. I hope you see what else I'm saying in these cuts. Check out the technology. Check out the websites. And check what I'm offering you. I'm even giving free money alpha information, the top information out to people to get crypto passive income on stable coins, which are locked to the dollar, and learn how to build around that very safely with interest to get tokens that can go up 1,000x. And I have a strategy that can win. And I'm usually crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos, and mastering the ability to capture the 4-year parabolic run and then put that money into stable coins, maximizing stability and control, seizing my future, basically taking profits and keeping them with the highest yield imaginable off a diverse spread of pools to have the greatest strategy. I'm sharing that personal strategy I use, that I'm using, how I explore with you. And I invite you to be a part of that through the Telegram. I have linked to my X profile now. I should have done that. I just starting to campaign and promote the X profile. Liberty Economy has a Telegram link. You just join in there. There's another Telegram group, and you can ask any questions. And when you're exclusive, you've paid your way in. Any amount you find value in there. When you check out Economic Lifts Resources and start commenting and asking questions, we drop you in an ecosystem where you can start getting an airdrop from one of the top airdrops that's coming out that I confirmed months before Xbit, the AI tool, said it's going to be a top contender. Its market cap is so low compared to top tier cryptos that are holding all the market cap that there's going to be a shifting happen. There's going to be a lot of shift to this low market cap coin, and I'm starting to get the highest yield first. And I can show you how to do that on the next coin after that, which I'm finding. And I'm all about research, and I have strategies and tools. I have exclusive tools I had to pay a lot of money to get access to that I use for my personal portfolio, and I want to help you recognize we're going to do amazing things with AI specifically, stable coins, and decentralized exchanges, gaming cryptos, and so much more. So real world assets are going to be huge. With assets on chain, we're going to ride the wave of all of these institutional plays and all of the underground degen crypto plays. We're exploring with intent to give people a foolproof way to gain profits without loss, basically using the yield from stable coins where we've already captured profits, using leverage trading, and so much more. We have all kinds of ways we can make passive income off crypto to live off it. I don't have to petition, but when I can make another $1,500 a day and stack that, making 6K paychecks, 5K paychecks, maybe it was a little slack last week, this week, I took a day and a half off last week. I can make $6,000, okay, if I don't burn myself out. And I want to show you how to do that in California. You know, $6-7 grand, no doubt. With 11 on the board, you can definitely make easily $7 grand, because that's, yeah, you can do that. A pro can do that. You can make 5 grand and just clear and stack 20K a month. All right. And anyone can do that, even with hotel expenses and traveling expenses. So if you want to master crypto cycle, petition, put your money into crypto, ride the bull market, I can show you how to do that. And every 4 years, there's an election. There's also petition work to stack your bread. Furthermore, you know, we can ride the bear market with savvy strategy. And I'll show you how to get those stable coins, perfect, in unlimited ability to access your funds at any time. Liquidity is available. You're no lock on your funds. And I show you the elite method that no one's talking about. Why? Because it drains the APY. I want to keep that APY, APR, if you will, that yield as high as possible. So it's not worth telling other people, not the whales, the little people. Yes. The little people that add value to the community, that buy the tokens I'm pushing. The tokens I'm pushing are twofold. It's yin yang Dao. There's two ways to solve all the problems in society. One is with petitions, hence why I work in the petition industry, because I'm committed. I'm a patriot. I care for my country, and they pay me for the skills that I've mastered to be there to help the people. And I did that with heart. I did that. I mastered these skills because each signature helps all of the people have the ability to change their entire future in amazing ways. There's only been a few petitions I've turned down because I understand the difference between good and bad. 99% of these petitions are important and good. And I want you to be a part of this. Maybe there's other petitions that are out there that I don't work on. I just work in the industry. There might be corrupt petitions that are done that are not large. I just work on more statewide in California. Those are to stop the Democrats' policies. Democrats' policies are so broken. There's work reliability. Simply because of Democrats, can't hate all of them, because of Gavin Newsom, I have job security. Because the worst California gets, the more petitions the people need for me to work on it. And that sounds really nihilistic. I get it. I'm not. I'm kind of joking, but you know what I mean. It's not. I don't want that. I want to stop all corruption in government. That's why I have my organization. I work in the industry. I have a passion, but I also see things and can do more in this industry than anyone else ever has. Starting with what I'm doing right now to end all corruption and fraud and have a standard, gold standard for instant transparency, 100% audit, full pay on the spot, no money held. And I provide that to all my workers in California starting now. I have 2 people on the ground right now. It just started today or yesterday, last night when paper was being picked up. So we're going to start getting 2 people, then 4 people, then 8 people. And we're going to duplicate and give people manager roles, teach them how to master and manage this. And we're going to take these people all over the country to take all the campaigns. When I'm sitting from my master hub in Arizona, where I am seeking to get Arizona campaigns too. But, we're going to have to push an initiative to get pay by signature back in Arizona because they've destroyed that process. So I want to do a couple volunteer initiatives as well as one for petitioners' rights for open access to petition in front of supermarkets, according to the Supreme Court agreements. And we should get those on the ballot and get support from people if I do a proper campaign. And I can do that. I can file them. There's some risk involved. I can talk about that in other videos. I am responsible for this stuff, but I want you to know that we are not going to back down. This United States is very fragile right now. We need warriors that will stand up and speak truth to power. We need video creators. We need promoters. We need anybody who can help with this projects to raise awareness. If you're online and you can type, if you can use AI, you can help promote, and you can learn to master crypto with us as a benefit. Is when we all make crypto, we all make money, we all win. And I'm here to share some crypto secrets with you as a benefit to want to help stop corruption in government. You never heard that before. Everyone else is trying to ask you for money. But I remember years ago thinking to myself, I woke up in my mind, how I always was asking for people to contribute so I could be the fundraiser garnering funds for the projects of ballot measures that I want to deploy with my community. And what ended up happening was I realized, but wait a second, maybe if I just learned how to master money and stop focusing so much on this project, if I took a turn and started learning how money mastery, learning crypto mastery, and then figured that out, then when I go back and start doing my activism project with purpose, I'd have a sustaining model. And today I do. It's passive income every single day that I can compound or I can let accumulate, and I'm happy either way because it's enough to live off of and grow, and it's going to stay consistent because, like I said, it's a spread out portfolio on all the top blockchains that can show you how to get there. You start small. It starts by joining the Telegram link in my bio on X. So if you're watching this, please give me a shout out. I appreciate you. I'm going to let you go now. It's about perfect time for me to start getting ready for my day. About to make 1.5K or so and keep pushing. I think today's going to be a solid day. I got today and tomorrow probably at this location. We'll keep these numbers up. And Monday, I might just have to try Monday here as well because I'm still getting consistent numbers. Starts getting burnt out, I'm just going to drive 20 minutes up the road. I got another spot, and another 20 minutes from there, I have a third spot. And then an hour from there, I have a spot in mind that, you know what, I'm going to be set until next payday, and I'm going to come back. I got a great new updated computer. Everything's going to be whipping and flying. I was holding back because I wasn't able to produce content and work because my computer was failing. The hard drive was old. I really didn't figure it out. And then it just dawned on me, oh, this is an old computer. Boom. New computer, problem solved. So I'm getting better at understanding that management because this is an issue that I had. I kept thinking, oh, if I just wait and let it load, I thought it was a low signal. You know, I'm not a computer IT tech. I started taking the course, but yeah, lots of great education about computer software and technology and coding myself. I'm going to be getting into when this petition campaign is done, and I have great plans. I hope you follow me. Hope to change the petition industry forever. We have active campaigns. I'm hiring, and I manage people remotely on the ground as independent contractors working with me directly. So if you're interested in some work, great pay on the spot, full pay, and you get paid easily. You can make off of today's stack 1,000 a day if you're a pro, 500 a day if you're starting out putting in your best and you have skill. Or more, and maybe a little less if you need help getting started. But I have the complete strategy, can break it down to make sure anybody knows how to stack petitions and do extremely well. I've done it multiple times. So I hope you join me. I will talk with you all soon. Thank you. Cheers.